Exhilarating sports talk coming up next on The Doug Stewart Show in about 2 minutes. Stay tuned. We're about to have some fun. That's right. Sports talk, guy talk, right here on The Doug Stewart Show. Show coming up in about a minute and a half. Hold on. You have entered a no puppet zone. That's right, no puppetry around here. The Doug Stewart Show coming up in about 1 minute. The realest, treeless, most unfiltered sports and guy talk show in America. The Doug Stewart Show coming up in about 30 seconds. Yes!
Play this record as frequently as possible.
The Doug Stewart Show
is the best in the world as far as I'm concerned.
This is sports talk for the people. The Doug Stewart Show. It's like the tail wagging the dog. They create the narrative. Don't believe it. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Or are you not entertained? This is sports talk with hot sauce. Texas Pete hot sauce. The Doug Stewart Show. Yeah! What's happening? Welcome to the Doug Stewart Show. This is a Man Talk Monday, May 16th, 2016. Thank you so much for joining you, boys. I got I'm still kind of perplexed here. I'll tell you about it in a second, man. Welcome and thank you for listening to the Doug Stewart Show. And Cassidy, Pharrell, bring that beat back for your boy one more time. Bring it back. Bring it back. Man Talk Monday, scratch beat. All right, this is the Doug Stewart Show. The realest, truest sports and guy talk show in America. Now, the show is not starting off like it normally does, all happy and bubbly and everything like that. And I'm going to try to be a professional about this thing. I'm going to try to be a professional about this thing, but first of all, let me say good morning to all of the Stewies, everybody that's tuned into the show. If you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, man, thank you so much for tuning in, all right? And listen, trust me, this isn't normally how we start out, but something happened to me a couple hours ago, man, and I'm really, really distraught about the whole thing. My goddamn dog bit me. What the hell was that for? What was the drum beat for? What was the rim shot for? There's nothing funny about that. My dog, the dog that I provided for, given shelter to for the last 10 years, that I have fed bag after bag of dog food, shots, getting his ass haircuts, he bit me this morning. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. He got to go. I told my wife, I was like, look here. Kipper got to go. This Mickey Fickey bit me. Now, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I'm not going to stay on this, man, but it's really bothered me because I'm unsure whether I need to go get a tetanus shot or not. The wife says that his records are kept up to date, and he's good to go. And he barely broke the skin, He barely broke the skin. I'm kind of surmising and kind of guessing, I guess, that he's old and he's decrepit and he's kind of senile right now or something like that. His ass got to go. So for the last couple of weeks at my house, man, we've been coming home or I'll turn the corner and I'll see a pee spot on the carpet. This dog's been peeing on the carpet for the last couple of weeks. We got a Shih Tzu. For you that are asking, what kind of dog is it? It's like one of those little toy dogs, Shih Tzu. Bought it for my daughter when she was a baby or when she was very, very young. And we've had it now for about 10 years. And you do the dog years, which is 6 years for every dog year. The dog about 60 years old. And the dog's been peeing on the floor. And to top it off this morning, the dog bit me. The dog bit the hand that feeds him. What the hell is going on? Oh! No! No! Hell no! He gotta go! I told my wife and she already begging me not to get rid of the damn dog. I'm gonna do the damn dog like my daddy did my dog. He gonna take him out for a little ride and not bring his ass back. Hell no! I don't play that. I don't like the damn dog in the house anyway. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I don't like the dog in the house anyway. I ain't grow up like that, no damn dog in the house. My wife begged me to have that damn dog in the house. No, we from the country. We don't have no damn dogs in the house to pee up on my floors and whatnot. I ain't like your ass anyway. He gotta go. He gotta go. And I'm sorry I had to vent here, man. We got a lot of stuff going on today on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Man Talk Monday, May 16, 2016. We got the Vern from Jersey Show. I'm sorry, the number one chief rocker Vern from Jersey Show coming up today at 12 noon. No! The Poe Politicking Show coming up at around 1 p.m. today, Eastern Time, at 8 p.m. tonight. SME After Dark. The Lonely Hearts Cafe, and then followed by Spicy Conversations at 10 p.m. tonight, all going down on Stewart Media and Entertainment. There's some interesting things that happened this past weekend in the world of sports and entertainment. We've got a huge guest lined up today that we're going to talk to. We're going to talk to Ava Fiore. That's right, Cleats and Cleavages. Fox contributor, sports contributor, Ava Fiore coming on the show today. We got all of that going on. My freaking stupid ass dog bit me this morning. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Like, I'm so mad about this, man. And it happened like 2 hours ago. It happened like 2 hours ago. Before I left the house, I reached down to pick the dog up because I told you, he don't even want to go outside now. Normally, over the last 9 years, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, over the last 9 years ago or so, we said, Kipper, time to go outside, use the bathroom. He'll jump up and he'll run outside. He'll do what he has to do. He'll come back in. The dog is super smart. When the dog wants to come back in, he'll scratch the door, letting us know it's ready for him to come back on. So he's smart as hell. But over the last 6 months or something, I think senility is set in, and the dog don't want to go outside, and every other day he peeing on the goddamn floor. And then to top it off, he bites the hand that feeds him. Oh, hell no! He got to go! Man, I can't even... And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Calm down, Ninja. Calm down. Your pressure. Your pressure. Woosa. 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 You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Woosa. I can't even start to tell you how much money that we've put in this freaking dog. Like there's a kid somewhere in Atlanta that would love a nice meal and live the life that this dog has lived over the last 10 years. This dog has been kept. He's a kept dog, and he bites me? Oh, hell no, man. No, I don't care. And I know my wife will come home and she gonna beg me. No, Dougie, no, Doug, don't get rid of the dog. And the kid's gonna cry. I don't give a damn about your tears. I don't give a damn about your begging. His ass gotta go. His ass gotta go. And I'm sorry, we're supposed to be talking sports. We're supposed to be talking sports and Ava Fiore and birthdays and entertainment, which we have a good time. Now, if you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, I don't want you to get confused about what goes on around here. Usually, we're having fun. And I come on and I'm all happy and cheerful. And I kind of tell you what we do on the show today, what we got coming up. We're going to talk some NBA playoffs, Warriors OKC tonight, Raptors advance on yesterday, Rookie of the Year handed out, Mayweather, McGregor talk still continues, guys doing good stuff in sports. And as I mentioned, we got a great interview today with Ava Fiore, Cleats and Cleavages. If you've never seen this young lady, just go to my Facebook page and you'll see some pictures of her, man. She got a nice gig going on. She takes off her top and talks sports. But today is not the normal introduction to the show. It's not the normal show opening. I'm just going to tell you right now if you're new to the Doug Stewart Show. Thank you for tuning in. Speaking of which, let me try to handle some business here. If you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, if you're listening on the Doug Stewart Show app or the website, go to Spreaker.com. If you're new to the show, go to Spreaker.com. Search and find the Doug Stewart Show, okay? And that's Spreaker with an R, Speaker with an R. Search and find the Doug Stewart Show. Once you find it, hit the follow button. That's very important that you do that, all right? Hit the follow button, and then you need to click on the little chat bubble. And the reason you click on the chat bubble is because you enter into a whole new world, sports and guy talk. I call it the fantasy island of sports and guy talk. And its inhabitants, the people inside this chat room, the best chat room in the world. All right? And I hope they accept my apology for coming on the show like this today. The people inside the fantasy island of sports and guy chat are the Stewies. Good morning, Stewies. All right, I'm good. I'm good. I ain't like the damn dog anyway. Yeah, I've grown to like the dog. I mean, I could take him or leave his ass. 10 years. I can't even start to tell you the money that we put in this stinking dog. How about we put his ass up for auction? I like that idea. I need some scratch anyway. Doug Stewart's dog for auction. Highest bidder. This dog has lived a pampered life over the last decade or so. I'm around here scrounging for a job. His ass still eating high on the hog. Oh, hell no. Don't go away. We'll be back. What is ID Life? Well, over the last 18 years, a group of scientists and doctors have been working on the development of a one-of-a-kind nutritional supplement program that takes all the guesswork out of what you need and delivers your truly personalized pharmaceutical-grade nutrition with your name on it directly to your door. Through the integration of thousands of medical and scientific studies, answers you provide to the free assessment, and more than 5,470 algorithms that process the data, ID Nutrition recommends what you need, leaves out what you don't, and blocks things known to the system to have possible adverse effects based on the answers you provide. The result is a program that is revolutionizing the health and wellness industry. Welcome to ID Life. For more information, just go to thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. That's thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BV Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bvmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bvmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. This is Doug Stewart from the Two Live Stews here to tell you about the team at Strickland Security. Let's face it, the Metro Atlanta area is a great place to live, but like most major cities, it has a crime problem. There's nothing more important than ensuring the safety of your family and your home. And for business owners, protecting your business is critical because it's your livelihood. Strickland Security can satisfy all of your security needs. The staff at Strickland Security has a combined 55 years of experience in the business of protecting people and property, from alarm systems to uniformed security guards and everything in between. Strickland Security has an affordable solution for you. To see a list of all their security services, visit their website at stricklandsecurity.com or give them a call at 800-422-9075. That's 800-422-9075. Again, that's stricklandsecurity.com.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Inslum National Underground Thunderbounce and I stop the ground like a million elephants.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show, Man Talk Monday, May 16th, 2016. Thank you so much for joining you, folk. If you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, that's right, Doug Stewart, one half of the world famous, and I do mean the world famous Two Live Stews. Yes! All right, man, I'm calmed down. I had to do some woosahs during the break. I got to get it together, man. I'm a pro. We got a show to do here, man. A lot of stuff went down over the past week, and we got to get into it. But keep in mind that I am doing this really, really under a lot of aches right now. I am. Damn dog bit me. How dare you bite the hand that feeds you? So real tough morning for your boy, but that's okay. We'll get into all of these sports, man. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. I mentioned how we got a bunch of shows coming up today on the network on Stewart Media and Entertainment at 12 p.m. today. The Vern from Jersey Show. I'm sorry, the number one Chief Rocker Vern from Jersey Show comes up. Vern's having a conversation with Mandeleon, his boy. And so they're talking about, everything that happened this past weekend in the world of sports and entertainment, kind of like a casual conversation as well. Two dudes just chopping it up. And if you know Vern from Jersey, man, he really, really knows how to chop it up. So stay tuned today, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. If you hit the follow button, you'll get an alert on Twitter, Facebook, or email, whatever way you set it up, and it is very easy to do. So make sure you stay tuned today to SME for the Vern from Jersey Show. I'm sorry, the number one Chief Rocker Vern from Jersey Show, all right? Kyle Lowry scored 35 points. DeMar DeRozan had 28, and the Raptors beat the Miami Heat 116-89 in a blowout, going away. Game 7 on Sunday to advance to the conference finals for the first time in the franchise's history. On Mondays, we give out ballers and busters as well, sports and entertainment and beyond and all of that. So the first baller today on this Monday, May 16th, 2016, goes to the Toronto Raptors. I mean, it's in order. I just like saying this guy's name, Bismack Biyombo. Bismack Biyombo added 17 points and 16 boards for the Raptors, who's getting a ton of time because of Jonas Valanciunas is not in the series with the injury. But, man, he looks like that he's going to be okay. Can't hit free throws, but he's looked like he's going to be okay for the Toronto Raptors. I remember when he was drafted, I just remember saying, man, I really like saying that guy's name. That's a cool name. Lowry made 11 of 20 shots, including 5 of 7 from three-point range. And DeRozan connected on 12 of 29 attempts. Lowry had 9 assists and 7 boards, and DeRozan had 8 rebounds as well. And so the Toronto Raptors, they move on to the Eastern Conference Finals. You know that Miami really was behind the 8 ball. The fact that they were on the road in a Game 7, usually what that means is the home team's going to win. And then without having, full guns. They didn't have a full clip. They didn't have Chris Bosh. They didn't have Hassan Whiteside for the last couple of games because of injury as well. So it was really, really a tough matchup. Now, the Toronto Raptors and the Cleveland Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference Finals. If this series goes beyond 5 games, I'll be shocked. Yeah. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, this is just a bad matchup for Toronto. Not just personnel-wise, but because of experience-wise. And this is one of the reasons that the Cleveland Cavaliers are the overwhelming favorites to win this series and even vie for an NBA championship. It's a bad matchup. The Raptors are young. They're very, very young. They've never been in this position before, obviously for the first time in the organization's history and being in the Eastern Conference Finals. And then you look at Cleveland, man, they got LeBron James. You really don't say or need to say anything after that. They've got LeBron James, okay? And they've got Kyrie Irving, who's playing fantastic of late. They've got Kevin Love, who's playing fantastic of late. They've got a couple other pieces as well that are doing big things for that organization, man. So it's a bad matchup. I won't be shocked if it's a sweep, okay? I'll give them one game. I'll give Toronto one game, but I definitely think the Cleveland Cavaliers. How about this? Your boy's been kind of down this year in picking games and prognosticating. Now, over the last 3 prognostications that I've done in sports, I've been right. So I'm 3-0 technically right now. We started a whole new slate. We cleaned the slate. All right. How about this? How about I give you a pick in this series? I'm going to take the Cleveland Cavaliers to win this series. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to take the Cleveland Cavaliers to win this series. All right. If they win one more or if they lose one game, I'll be shocked. It's just a tough matchup, man. Too much for Cleveland. Home court advantage, obviously, in the East. I think the Cleveland Cavaliers are definitely going to be in the NBA Finals taking on probably, which we'll talk about here in a second in the next segment, probably, and it's damn near a coin toss. I'm going to go ahead and say that right now, too, for the record. Probably taking on the Golden State Warriors. But you know what? I like that dog in Russell Westbrook. I like that dog and Kevin Durant, man. It seems like they figured out the issues that they've had with chemistry in the last, finishing up games. They gave up so many fourth-quarter leads this year, and maybe they've grown. Maybe they've taken that next step, taken it to the next level. But if I had to put money on it, I wouldn't wager on that series at all, and we'll get more into it here in a second. But if I had to wager, I think I would go with the Golden State Warriors, man, just because they have, arguably the best player in the world. And I know there's been a lot of conversation about Steph or LeBron over the last couple of weeks or so because of this MVP award thing. But, I mean, Steph Curry, and all the other pieces that they have, a solid team. Steve Kerr, man, I think that you would have to go with them. And they're a slight favorite in Vegas right now. But it's going to be a great series, man. 2 great series coming up. Not so much Cleveland and Toronto, in my opinion. But this OKC Golden State series, and whoever is in the final taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. What are your thoughts? 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Let me read some chat in the chat room on Spreaker.com. I read a lot of chat if you're new to the show. We do entertainment talk, birthdays a little bit later in today's show. Dougie Dailies. Every once in a while, I'll even sing for the Stewies. Shut up! Shut up! Got some haters in this audience today, huh? Your ass can be replaced to the studio audience. Yeah, every once in a while I sing. And I've been blessed with the gift of song, the gift of singing. And so every once in a while I kind of change things up and I sing. I actually sung this past Friday. The problem with singing is that every time I sing, it kind of bogs down the show because everybody just wants to give me, kudos and accolades. Shut it up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Everybody wants to give me accolades and pats on the back. So I've been kind of, doing a little bit less singing because I like to just, handle the business at hand, all right? And that's the Doug Stewart Show. In the chat room on Spreaker.com, from my man Sluggo, he says, you let him get away with that, Doug. He'll be sitting at your spot at the dinner table and looking at you like, what? Right. What's that TV show? Talking about my dog. If you're just tuning in, I told a story earlier about how my dog bit me this morning. What was that, Family Guy? What's the dog's name, Brian? Brian feels like it's his damn house. No, it ain't happening around here. I'm not going to let that happen. My damn dog bit me, and his ass got to go if you're just joining in the last couple of minutes. From Dobby, he says, I think Doug is right on this one. Now, look here, I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. I ain't asked y'all opinion about getting rid of the damn dog. I mean, I love y'all. The dog is gone. There's no discussion. There's no debate. The dog is gone. It's a RAP for the dog. I can see my wife coming home right now begging me. No, Dad, come on, Dad. Don't do that to the dog. He's young. No. The stinking ass dog bit his master. Who does that? What dog does that? No. He got to go. From Jam from Snellville. What up, Jam from Snellville? Gregor, are you serious? 7 games, laugh out loud. Although I hate the Cavs and wish someone would beat LeBron, it will be a sweep. Grego saying going 7? Grego, email me, bruh. I'll take that wager. I got $5,000 this series don't go 7, bruh. No, it will not go 7 games. From Vince Wright, the Big Smooth. What up, Vince Wright, the Big Smooth? He does the Vince Wright Show here on the Doug Stewart Show. Damn, Doug said I don't need y'all's opinions. No, not in this. No, not in this. I love y'all. I love y'all like play cousins. I really appreciate the Stewies and everything. But I don't need nobody's opinion. It don't matter. Your opinions don't matter in this one. No, your opinions matter on sports and everything else. But on this dog, no. He gotta go. I don't need it. Don't give me no damn opinions. I'm just telling you. I told you a story. This is not one of them stories where I need opinions and ideas and thoughts on what I should do. Because I know what I'm going to do. When this show is over, I'm going home and I'm getting a blanket and I'm going to throw it over his ass and I'm going to grab his ass up and I'm going to throw him in the back of the car and we going for a ride. How about that? All you dog lovers out there. I like the damn dog too up until today. Oh, okay. And y'all posted a lot about it in the chat room, man. I don't want to. My pressure's getting up right now. The doctor told me to watch my pressure. I got to stop talking about this dog. All right, we're going to stop talking about this damn dog. How about that? That's what we going to do. When we get back from the break, man, more NBA talk. You see the title of today's show? That's why ninjas don't play baseball now. You've seen Jose Bautista's story. Yeah. That's why ninjas don't play baseball right now. You hit me with a damn baseball on purpose? Oh, hell no. Hey, we got to rename today's show the Hell No Show. No. We'll talk about that whole fiasco in baseball on yesterday. Yeah. We're going to talk about that. That's exactly why ninjas don't play baseball now. Don't go away. The Doug Stewart Show. Back in 3 minutes.
This is your boy Key C, kicking it with Key C show. And I'm bringing along some of my friends to the SME network.
Squad. Take over. The break's over.
Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music. watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BV Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bvmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bvmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. Doug Stewart here to tell you about my man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. Smooth's got the tickets for everything that you need in the world of sports, concerts, or theater. I don't care what it is. I don't care where it's at in this great land of ours. My man Smooth at smoothtickets.com, he got them tickets. I'm telling you, boxing, baseball, NBA, NFL, country music concerts, hard rock, hip-hop, theater, Broadway, he's got them all. And if he don't have them, there ain't none. I'm telling you, smoothtickets.com. Once again, that's smoothtickets.com, or give him a call at 404-374-1150. Once again, that's 404-374-1150. You gotta tell him, though, that I sent you. You gotta tell him that Doug Stewart sent you. Once again, smoothtickets.com. That's smoothtickets.com. Yeah!
National Debt Relief is one of the country's largest and most reputable debt settlement companies, made up of energetic individuals who are passionate about helping thousands of Americans with debt relief. Most importantly, we're all about helping our customers through a tough financial time in their lives with education and individual customer service. We're dedicated to helping individuals and families rid their lives of burdensome debt. Specializing in debt settlement, and they've also negotiated settlements for thousands of creditor and collection accounts. Providing clients with both expertise and proven results, this means helping customers in time of hardship to get out of debt with the least possible cost. It can also mean conducting financial consultations, educating the customer, and recommending the appropriate solution. Core Services offer debt settlement as an alternative. I repeat, alternative to bankruptcy, credit counseling, and debt consolidation. National Debt Relief is your #1 advocate group to help you reestablish financial stability as quickly as possible. So give us a call at 844-828-4975. Again, that's 844-828-4975, and work it out.
Then on top of everything else, played golf this weekend and sucked. Yes, I did. Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Man Talk Monday, May 16, 2016. We need your ballers and your busters. Talking about everything from this past weekend in the world of sports and entertainment. 12 p.m., the #1 Chief Rocker Vern from Jersey show coming up on SME. And then following Vern at around 1 p.m. today, man, my man Poe, the Poe Politicking Show. You like self-help? Man, Poe be bringing that fire, man. Welcome to another great edition of Poe Politicking. In today's episode, he's going to talk to Dave Daly, the Monster Motivator. Dave is the president of Dave Daly Enterprises, helping executives and their companies, entrepreneurs, salespeople, and motivated individuals looking to take their professional career to the next level. He has a unique combination of real-life applicable content backed up by 20 years of proven real-life entrepreneur experience, both in the CEO seat as well as the 100% commission sales guy. Theory has no room in Dave's world. Dave's infectious passion, drive, and determination will hit you like a tidal wave of encouragement, motivation, and inspiration, along with real-world action steps to make it happen. Check out today's episode of the Poe Politicking Show with my man Poe talking to Dave Daly. That's at 1 p.m. Eastern Time today on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Man, Today we got some fire shows, man. I'll tell you about the Lonely Hearts Cafe episode tonight, what they're going to be talking about. And you know good and well that damn spicy. Spicy conversations, man. You talking about coming out the gate on fire. Last week's first edition, I'm trying to combine the two words. First edition of Spicy's Conversation. Spicy talked about, oral sex for 2 hours. Why y'all booing? Oh, I'll tell you what she's talking about tonight. It's hard to follow last week's show, but I think she did it. I'll tell you about that here in a little while on the Doug Stewart Show. All right, so tonight, the Western Conference Finals get started in Oracle Arena in Oakland. The Golden State Warriors taking on the OKC Thunder. I kind of gave you my thoughts in the last segment about what I think is going to happen. I think Golden State will win this series, probably 6, maybe even 7, with the outside chance. If I had to put percentages on this thing, I'd probably say Golden State's probably has a 70% chance to win this thing. But I wouldn't be too shocked based on how OKC played in that last series against San Antonio. Remember now, San Antonio is the team that a lot of people thought were going to make it to the finals this year. I think they kind of hit a wall and they were figured out, and Tim Duncan wasn't Tim Duncan. I think a lot of people were betting that Tim Duncan would be Tim Duncan in the playoffs, not like he's been all year in the regular season. And so OKC, man, after struggling at the very beginning, they showed a lot of moxie, all right? They got some players now that you would classify as veterans in Durant and Westbrook, all right, and Ibaka and cats like that. And so would I be shocked if they won the series? I guess slightly, because I just think Golden State is such a machine right now, and what they're doing offensively, man, the league technically hasn't caught up yet. Cleveland in the last couple of weeks in the playoffs, man, have looked fantastic shooting these three-pointers. But listen, Golden State's the blueprint. So I would be slightly shocked, but I actually would be kind of happy because I'm a huge fan of the grim. What did he call himself? The Slim Reaper. The Slim Reaper. That's what it is. Kevin Durant. Huge fan of Durant, and y'all know when cats have been killing Westbrook over the last couple of years, my brother absolutely hated Russell Westbrook when we were still doing the 2 Live Stews, which is close to 4 years ago now. I laugh so I don't cry. But Ryan kind of echoed the sentiment of a lot of people that felt like Westbrook was a ball hog and he should just be trying to concentrate on getting the ball to Kevin Durant. Never been like that, man. I've always seen Russell Westbrook, man, from probably the first year or two in the league as a dominant all-timer type player. All right? The most athletic point guard that I've ever seen in my life. That's saying a lot now. There's been a lot of athletic point guards. All right? There has been. Allen Iverson comes to mind. Obviously, Derrick Rose. And Derrick Rose was probably in the running with Westbrook early on in their careers, but sustainability and what Westbrook has done and continuing to play game after game, night after night, and Derrick Rose with all the injuries, Westbrook has surpassed him. I mean, it's just unbelievable, man. I love this guy's talent. He's got mad ego. He got mad swagger. Love his game. So if they won this series, I wouldn't be mad. I mean, I like watching both of these teams, to be honest with you. They're both very fun to watch. And if OKC won it, I think I would rather see OKC win it because I love Durant's game so much. I always talk about how, he's the closest thing to, or one of a true guy that played basketball and learned how to play the game on the playgrounds. I love his game, man. Old school style game. Got everything in his bag, got every shot. All right. And I love his game, man. And him and Westbrook, I like Donovan as well as the coach now, in his first year. So we'll see. It's going to be a very interesting series. What are your thoughts on Golden State OKC? Who do you like in this series and why? 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Let's see. Let me read some of your messages in the chat room on Spreaker.com from Style the Sports Guy. Y'all must have forgot about Baron Davis. He was the most athletic point guard. No, Baron Davis is high up there. But he ain't no Russell Westbrook, bruh. And I know. Baron Davis used to straight, tomahawk dunk on people. No, did he used to tomahawk? No, I think Baron Davis used to do one hand, but it was a lot of force. He used to dunk over people. I remember him like climbing over the shoulders of cats and dunking on them. He's very athletic, but he ain't no Russell Westbrook athletic, man. Come on, Slide the Sports Guy, for real. From Jam from Snellville, damn FNS. That is a cute avatar. FNS girl. Ooh, yeah, that is a nice avatar, FNS girl. Yes, sir. Yes. Go ahead, FNS girl. Shouts out to all of the ladies listening to the Doug Stewart Show. From Jam from Snellville, says, agree, Gregor. I feel the same way. Cavs can beat OKC, but not Golden State. Huh. I'm going to disagree with you. I think the Cavs, matter of fact, I'm going to put it out there right now. No, am I going to put it out there right now? We're going to wait. We're going to wait for that proclamation. I think the Cavs can beat anybody this year. I think they can beat anybody this year. Anybody. Golden State, OKC. Yeah. I think they can beat anybody. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. We do bold. Oh, I almost cussed just now. We do bold-ish around here. All right? We make big-time prognostications. I'm going to put it out there right now. The Cleveland Cavaliers win the NBA championship this year. I said it. The Cavs win the championship this year, man. If they continue shooting the basketball the way that they have over the last couple of weeks, obviously, and in the playoffs, breaking records that Golden State has. They have the X factor. The X factor is LeBron James. Yes, Steph Curry is the MVP. I guess technically he had the best year. There's no technically about it. He did have the best year, so it's hard to argue. But the best basketball player probably, all-around basketball player, and a guy that does more for his team is probably still LeBron James. And he's still at the height of his career. They got a lot going for them, man. And I just think that defensively, they're going to be a better team than they have been, or they were last year in the finals. Remember, the Cavs took the series with Golden State to 6 games with no Kyrie Irving and no Kevin Love. Yeah. I like the Cavs to win the championship this year. You know why? You know another reason why? Is because LeBron is such a phenomenal player and one of the top, 3-4 players to ever lace him up. A player of that magnitude needs to have more than 2 rings. So this is kind of like a superstition type thing. I mean, he's a phenomenal player. And that type of a player, that transcendent type player like LeBron is, it just doesn't feel right for him to only have 2 rings. I think they get it done this year, man. I think the Cavs win the NBA championship this year. There we. How you like that for an early prognostication? They haven't even played the Eastern and Western Conference Finals yet. Yeah, I'm going with the Cavs to win it all this year. All right, when we get back from the break, all I'm going to do is read chat. We got to get into this Bautista Odor thing. That's why Ninjas don't play baseball right now. I wish you would hit me in my damn back on purpose. Ooh. Yeah, so we'll talk about that, all right? Don't go away. A little bit later, Cleats and Cleavages and Fox contributor Ava Fiore on the Doug Stewart Show. That should be interesting. If you've seen the videos and the pictures that I posted on social media kind of promoting the interview, she has no problem showing you the tig old bitties. My type of lady. So this should be very interesting. We're going to find out the origin and the history of Cleats and Cleavages. You need to tell your boy. Don't go away. Back in 3 minutes.
Hey you, It's your girl, Spicy, host of Spicy Conversations. Join me and my sexy guest as we discuss relationships, sex, and lots of pleasure. A full 2 hours of erotic fun that you don't want to miss. Are you ready to add some spice to your life? Hell yeah, you are. And I am ready to please you. Spicy Conversations, SME After Dark.
Doug Stewart here to tell you about my man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. Smooth's got the tickets for everything that you need in the world of sports, concerts, or theater. I don't care what it is. I don't care where it's at in this great land of ours. My man Smooth at smoothtickets.com, he got them tickets. I'm telling you, boxing, baseball, NBA, NFL, country music concerts, hard rock, hip-hop, theater, Broadway. He's got them all. And if he don't have them, there ain't none. I'm telling you, smoothtickets.com. Once again, that's smoothtickets.com, or give him a call at 404-374-1150. Once again, that's 404-374-1150. You got to tell him, though, that I sent you. You got to tell them that Doug Stewart sent you. Once again, smoothtickets.com. That's smoothtickets.com. Yeah! Fantasy sports fans are winning huge cash prizes every day at DraftKings.com. America's favorite place to play daily fantasy sports. Daily fantasy means no season-long commitments. Play whenever you want. Just pick your sport and draft your team. It's like a new season every time you play. So, you're never stuck with the same players. Last year, $300 million were won at DraftKings.com, and you could be next to win big. Go to DraftKings.com now and enter promo code STU to play for free. That's STU for free entry now at DraftKings.com. Also, if you use promo code STU, DraftKings will match your initial deposit up to $600. Deposit $600, play with $1,200. DraftKings.com, promo code STU. This is your folk, Doug Stewart. Want to protect you and your family from life's unexpected mishaps? Then join 7. Join 7 is a prepaid legal company under the umbrella of the Protection Group. Join 7 is the only group benefit or motor club in the U.S. that offers auto reimbursement coverage, key replacement coverage, roadside assistance, gives you a current Medi-File, prescription savings, and fully encompassed prepaid legal benefits that include identity theft. They got your back. The average combined cost to purchase these benefits individually is over $850 a year. Join today and take advantage of all 7 for $17 a month. They've been around for over 20 years, so check them out by clicking on the banner link on my page, thedougstewartshow.com, or the app. Just go ahead and join 7.
Friends, how many of us have them? How many of us have them? Friends, hold on, y'all, now. Before we go any further, let's be friends. Yeah, I love it.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Man Talk Monday, May 16th, 2016. Thank you so much for joining your boy. I really do appreciate it. I told you about 12 noon today. The number one chief rocker, Vern from Jersey Show. Just a casual conversation, Vern, with his boy Mandela on, talking sports and everything else. Going to be real fun. That's going to be an hour long, starting at 12 noon Eastern time today, right here on SME. Followed up by the Pole Politicking Show. And then later on tonight, 8 p.m., SME After Dark, the Lonely Hearts Cafe. All right? The Honorable Deacon Aloysius Forever Love and Christopher Tracy talk relationships. In particular, tonight, as a man, would you allow another man to watch you have sex with a woman? You heard me. Yeah, so just tune in. Just tune in, man. Real good stuff they bring it on the Lonely Hearts Cafe. So stay tuned for that, 8 p.m. The topic is, as a man, they kind of throw out questions at you. As a man, would you allow another man to watch you have sex with a woman? I think I probably need to hold my thoughts to myself on that. Yeah. So make sure you stay tuned to that tonight, 8 p.m. SME After Dark, right here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Coming up in about 30 minutes, we're going to interview Ava Fiore. She's a Fox Sports contributor, does a lot of radio for Fox Sports, and she kind of brings a different perspective. She thinks that she has some very interesting takes on sports and entertainment. She's a New York Giants fan. She actually boxed. She's a licensed pilot. So very interesting young lady. And, the big thing about her, she don't mind taking off her top. Yes, sir. So we're going to talk to her today. It's going to be very interesting. Google her. Google her. If you don't believe me, Google her. No problem showing you the goods. None at all. So that should be interesting. You heard about it, man. Rafael Odor's powerful punch to Jose Bautista's jaw will be a big, big thing that everybody's going to be talking about, man, in sports over the next couple of days. You know what happened last year? Texas and Toronto, the Blue Jays, got into this big tizzy because of Jose Bautista flipping his bat, they call it, after a home run in the divisional round of the playoffs last year in the major leagues. And so you know how baseball is, and we always talk about these unwritten rules in baseball, and you can't, they call it showing up, but it's, to me, it's just a guy having a good time and, being happy for something that he did. I guess it's all on how you look at things. So yesterday, Matt Bush just nails Bautista in the back, dead ass in the back, late in the game. Now, keep in mind, this is a one-run game. This was a one-run game in this game yesterday, and they took the opportunity because they had never, quote-unquote, settled the score, and talking about the Texas Rangers, they took the opportunity at his last at-bat. The game is only, separated by one run, and hit Bautista in the back, like dead in his ribs, in his side or whatever, with a 90-plus mile an hour fastball. And see, that's why, and you see the title of today's show, that's why ninjas don't play baseball right now. Or not a lot of us. Not a lot of us play right now because of crazy, stupid-ass stuff like this. And these baseball unwrittens. And you can't show it up. You can't flip a bat. You can't celebrate. You can't have a good time. You need to be emotionless. You don't need to have any emotion about anything out here. No, that's not cool. That's not cool. And the temperament, let me just say this, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. It's sitting across the board. It's sitting for all black people. But the temperament, to a large degree, is if you hit us with a baseball, we going to have to fight. Not only we going to have to fight today, but every time I see you, we going to have to fight. Yeah, because you're talking about somebody's life. A baseball could kill you. That's like a weapon. And I don't care what nobody says, that's like a weapon. And I, for one, man, would not take kindly to being hit on purpose, which clearly is the case. And you hear all these baseball people out here talking about that's what's supposed to happen because he flipped the bat and he looked at it. He, quote-unquote, showboated last year in the playoffs. No, I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about none of that baseball, etiquette or none of that crap like that. I don't care. No. It's going to be on and popping, man. You hit me with a baseball. I mean, you're in effect endangering my life. That's the way I look at it. And so they had this big melee yesterday. And, oh, my gosh, the kid, what's his name, Odor, the Odor kid that had the fracas with Bautista. Bautista slid into second base and kind of undercut Odor. And they started doing a little back and forth and pushing or whatever. And Odor caught him with a right hand, a clean, flush right hand. I will give a ball award to the right hand, though. Because a lot of times in sports, these cats don't really be wanting to fight. And a lot of them can't fight. Like the worst fighters are basketball players because I think they're just too long. And half the time they look like they're fighting a girl or they're a girl fighting or whatever. So a lot of times you see just lame-looking fights and tossing each other and and throwing haymakers and over the top type punches or whatever. And I got to give a ball award to Odua for that punch that he landed yesterday on Bautista. That was solid. That was solid. That was solid. But it really bothers me, man, on a serious tip. It really bothers me, man, how in baseball and hockey, somehow it's okay to have fights. And in all the other sports, basketball, football, I guess any other sports you think of outside of hockey and baseball, why is it like that? Give me your thoughts on why is it like that? Why is it accepted to fight in sports, in these two particular sports? And you watched the Puppet Factory this morning and last night, and everybody to a man, all of the analysts, the geek writers and whatever, and the show host or whatever, and baseball people, that's what was supposed to happen. You knew it was coming. They have no problems with it at all. But let it have been a Randy Moss fighting any defensive back filling the blank in the NFL, and he's like Satan himself. Why is it like that? Okay? And many, many melees have gone down in the NBA over the years. And, man, you think that the sky was falling. You think that the end of the world was coming when some cats get in a fight in basketball. Well, why is it like that? Why is it accepted? You're actually having grown men fight, on national TV, getting national coverage. And supposedly, in the way that it usually works, as a parent, as a sports fan, you tell your kids not to fight and that they're wrong. And you point at, the fight that they had in this particular sport as an example of things not to do, But for some reason, this is totally acceptable and okay. And I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. As a matter of fact, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, if you're someone that can give me a rational explanation on why fights are okay in baseball and hockey. Let's throw hockey in there as well. I'd like to hear it. Post it in the chat room on Spreaker.com. I'm willing to listen. I mean, I'm a reasonable guy. If you have an explanation on why it's okay and why it's looked at totally different than any other sport, in this country as far as fighting, why? Tell me why it makes sense for cats to fight and to throw baseballs at each other, and why we, as a sports society, feel like it's acceptable. Post it in the chat room. And as a matter of fact, if I don't see it today and I don't get a chance to read it because I'm producing my own show today, and if I don't read it, I'm going to go back and read the chat later on tonight. And if I see that and I see, a valid argument, or explanation, I'll come back tomorrow and read it on the Doug Stewart Show. All right? That's how much I really want to know and make me understand. And I know it's not just me. Make me understand why this is cool, why this is okay, and why it's so different in the other two major sports in this country, in basketball and football. I need you to tell me that if you got some answers, okay? I'd appreciate it. When we get back from the break, man, hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show. Coming up in about 20 minutes. Ava Fiore. That's right. Cleats and Cleavages. I like that name right there myself. Yeah. So, I'm good now, man. If you joined into the show at the top of the hour, man, I had a little rant about this dog. My dog bit me. Yeah. If you're just joining me late, you didn't hear it. My dog bit me. Not somebody else's dog. My dog bit me. A dog bit his master. Yeah. He bit the hand that feeds him. All right. I'm not going to get back into this. But that's what happened to me early this morning, man. And I'm still kind of, stressed about it. But that's okay. The show must go on. Don't go away. When we get back from the break, hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show. Don't go away.
Ladies, have you been experiencing tough times lately? Is your man not eating the potato salad the way he used to? Things a little stressful at work? Well, I'm sure your girls have told you that there's a new spot in town. So come on over to SME After Dark and allow me, Christopher Tracy, and the Honorable Deacon Aloysius Forever Love serve you up with some solutions to your problems in the Lonely Hearts Cafe.
If I tell you that I love you, then I love you. If I tell you that I trust you, then I trust you. But don't lie to me. Don't lie, don't lie, don't lie. Don't lie to me. Don't lie, don't lie, don't lie. If I tell you that I love you, then I love you.
What is ID Life? Well, over the last 18 years, a group of scientists and doctors have been working on the development of a one-of-a-kind nutritional supplement program that takes all the guesswork out of what you need and delivers your truly personalized pharmaceutical-grade nutrition with your name on it directly to your door. Through the integration of thousands of medical and scientific studies, answers you provide to the free assessment, and more than 5,470 algorithms that process the data, ID Nutrition recommends what you need, leaves out what you don't, and blocks things known to the system to have possible adverse effects based on the answers you provide. The result is a program that is revolutionizing the health and wellness industry. Welcome to ID Life. For more information, just go to thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. That's thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. This is Doug Stewart from the Two Live Stews here to tell you about the team at Strickland Security. Let's face it. The Metro Atlanta area is a great place to live, but like most major cities, it has a crime problem. There's nothing more important than ensuring the safety of your family and your home. And for business owners, protecting your business is critical because it's your livelihood. Strickland Security can satisfy all of your security needs. The staff at Strickland Security has a combined 55 years of experience in the business of protecting people and property. From alarm systems to uniformed security guards and everything in between, Strickland Security has an affordable solution for you. To see a list of all their security services, visit their website at stricklandsecurity.com or give them a call at 800-422-9075. That's 800-422-9075. Again, that's stricklandsecurity.com. Hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show, baby. Yes, sir. Man Talk Monday, May 16, 2016. This is the Doug Stewart Show. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining your boy. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. This segment is brought to you by my friends from Strickland Security. Hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show, brought to you by Strickland Security. Strickland Security has over 55 years combined experience in the business of protecting your home with quality alarm systems. All right, they can fix your alarm system, which a lot of companies don't want to do. They can give you a basic alarm system starting at just $15 per month, or they can give you the whole kit and caboodle, lights, cameras, and actions, the big boy alarm system. They got you covered from the rooter to the tutor. All right. Not only that, they have the Celebrity Night Out service where they can come and pick you up and take you out on a night on the town with guys that are dressed in black in a dark-colored SUV, and and that are holding, that are strapped. Exactly. Very impressive if you want to take your lady out, fellas, the Celebrity Night Out service. And then they also have the Neighborhood Watch program that they can help you implement as well with their quality alarm systems that they offer, okay? So they'll get with your homeowners association and you talk about it, and they'll figure out how to keep not only your house safe, but your neighborhood safe. Holla at my folks at StricklandSecurity.com. That's StricklandSecurity.com, and tell them that the Doug Stewart Show sent you. I mentioned it earlier with all of this stuff going on with the dog and whatnot. The dog bit me, but I mentioned it in passing earlier that I played golf this weekend for the first time since I went on a little trip to Florida. It's probably been like 2 months now. Maybe let's see. This is May, January, February, March. Probably like early March. We went on a little guys, homeboys trip to Florida, and that's the first time I played golf in a long time. So this weekend, I actually went and played golf with my brother again and a couple of our homeboys as well that live in the ATL area. And, man, I absolutely suck. See, here's the thing about golf, man. God damn it. Here's the thing about golf. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. You got to play. And I don't play. I'm too busy. I don't have the money for it. But I don't play. And you have to play that game, man. And man, I used to be very consistently in the low 80s. You know, I'd say I'd probably average right at 90. You know, but then some days I'd have a good day where I'd make a couple of putts and I'd shoot like low 80s. Like I've shot probably low 80s like 5 or 6 times in my life. I played a lot of golf over the last decade or so, man. A lot doing with the job and all of that, man. But if you don't practice, if you don't go to the range a couple of times a week, man, if you forget to do one thing on your swing, it throws everything off. I mean, one little technical thing about your alignment, the ball position, you know, your weight on a part of the body, on your front side or your back side, your grip, your stance, your hands. I mean, your swing pattern. I mean, everything is just, and I didn't want to go. I thought about it in the last minute. I was like, man, let me go. You know, we're free. The baby girl didn't have track this weekend. She doesn't get going again till this weekend. She's had like 3 weekends off in a row. And so I was like, let me go out here because I'm probably not going to have the chance to play another time, you know, for a long time with the summer track season coming. And so I went out there, man, and got out there like at 7 a.m. We were like the first tee time, and I shot over 100, man. I got some golf clubs for sale out this bitch. Anybody want some pings with the green dot? You know, the right price, I'll sell them. I don't even need that in my life, man. I don't even need that in my life. I'm done. It's a wrap for golf. I quit. Stupid ass game anyway. From Old Man Cuddy in the chat room on Spreaker.com, he says, Doug, you know the answer. When black athletes fight, they cause destruction. And most of the time, it's against the other race taking a two-piece. Hockey and baseball fights is like female mud wrestling, harmless, which it is. You know what? And he's talking about the question that I threw out earlier about if someone could give me an explanation on why it's okay to fight in baseball and hockey, and it's not okay to fight in football and basketball. Now, listen. Internally, I do believe that there's some type of internal bias towards those two sports that are predominantly made of black athletes or filled out with black athletes as compared to baseball and hockey. But I wasn't even coming from it from that aspect. Really, that's, I think that's obvious. I almost think that's obvious. My question to you is, let's finish the conversation. All right? If there's some type of internal bias that no one's going to talk about on national media, that's fine. I get that. But give me an explanation on why, what's the word I'm looking for? Premeditated fighting is okay. You understand? Yeah, I understand there's elephant in the room and subconsciously there's some type of angst or bias against black athletes and basketball and football, why, it's so unwanted. I get that, but I'm not even talking about that. If we know that, if everybody kind of understands that elephant in the room, give me the other half of it on how you legitimately argue and give a reasonable reason on why premeditated fights are okay. I'm still waiting on that. And every time they start talking about it, they always kind of dance around and they just say, oh, no, because that's the way it is. Like they end up every sentence or every conversation with, that's just the way baseball is. What? Explain that to me. You feel me? Explain it to me. We're adults. You're in control of the English language. Explain it to me like I'm a first grader. Why is it okay to have predetermined, all right, okay, fights? That's all I want to know. I mean, I be thinking around here, man. I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. From Grego, he says, I guess it's an unwritten rule, kind of like NFL training camp fights are okay. No, NFL training camp fights aren't okay. They aren't. They're not even, and even though that's training camp and that's in practice, they're frowned upon more so than these fights in baseball to me. What happened with the big thing between Cam Newton and the defensive back? I can't remember his name right now. That was like talked about for days and days and days. And this was such a bad thing. That's teammates. That's letting off some steam. I'm not trying to make excuses for it. They're both bad in relative terms. Cats fighting, grown men fighting, but that's training camp. That's 90 degree weather days in the summertime, you beating up against your teammate twice a day. That's bad. But it ain't half as bad as being on a national stage with baseball and you have a bench-clearing melee. No way. But for some reason, it's accepted. And once again, the thing is you won't really hear or you hear baseball guys, quote-unquote baseball guys, argue to that's just baseball. They can never give you a rational explanation. X plus Y equals Z type thing. They always end up with, that's just baseball. Huh? Bootleg as hell to me, man. From Champion Rivers. What up, cuz? Oh, that's my cuz, champ. What up, cuz? The fights are not premeditated. Yeah, they are, champ. Yeah, they are. To a degree. I understand what you're saying. They aren't going out there and saying, yeah, we're going to fight. But I think they technically are saying we're going to fight. If somebody hits a guy in the back as retribution from him throwing his bat or flipping his bat a year ago, and it's understood that's the unwritten rule that we're going to hit you with a baseball, you can't hit somebody with a baseball and expect there not to be a fight. So technically, I guess what you're saying is not premeditated, but it is. I mean, let's be honest. Champion, you grew up right where I did. We family. Somebody hits you with a baseball, all bets are off. All bets are off. And you have to believe that they know there was going to be a fight yesterday. And the bad thing about it, they still had an opportunity to win the game. They had an opportunity. It was a one-run game, okay? And he hit the guy basically sacrificing or getting a run on base. Yeah. I don't get it, man. I don't get it at all. I don't get it at all. I'll tell you what, man. We can continue that conversation all day today. But when we get back from the break, man, we're going to talk to Ava Fiore. That's right. Cleats and Cleavages. A little different for the Doug Stewart Show. You're going to like this. You're going to like this. Stay tuned. I'm going to ask those questions, too. Yeah. It's going to be good. All right? Don't go away. Ava Fiore. Cleats and Cleavages. Fox contributor. Sports contributor. Stay tuned. Don't go away. The Doug Stewart Show. Sports fans are winning huge cash prizes every day at DraftKings.com. America's favorite place to play daily fantasy sports. Daily fantasy means no season-long commitments. Play whenever you want. Just pick your sport and draft your team. It's like a new season every time you play, so you're never stuck with the same players. Last year, $300 million were won at DraftKings.com, and you could be next to win big. Go to DraftKings.com now and enter promo code STU to play for free. That's STU for free entry now at DraftKings.com. Also, if you use promo code STU, DraftKings will match your initial deposit up to $600. Deposit $600, play with $1,200. DraftKings.com, promo code STU. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. This is your folk, Doug Stewart. Want to protect you and your family from life's unexpected mishaps? Then join 7. Join 7 is a prepaid legal company under the umbrella of the Protection Group. Join 7 is the only group benefit or motor club in the U.S. that offers auto reimbursement coverage, key replacement coverage, roadside assistance, gives you a current Medi-File, prescription savings, and fully encompassed prepaid legal benefits that include identity theft. They got your back. The average combined cost to purchase these benefits individually is over $850 a year. Join today and take advantage of all 7 for $17 a month. They've been around for over 20 years, so check them out by clicking on the banner link on my page, thedougstewartshow.com, or the app. Just go ahead and join 7. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Yes, sir. Man Talk Monday. We're going to switch it up a little bit today, though. May 16, 2016. Let's go. Hey, the number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. All right. Good morning to all of the Stewies, no matter where you're listening at. Thank you for joining me on the Doug Stewart Show. Joining us right now, though, on the phone, on the Doug Stewart phone, is Ava Fiore, Cleats and Cleavages. Ava, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm fine. Now I said cleavages. That the proper name is Cleats and Cleavage.
Yes.
Talk a little bit.
But you can never have enough cleavage.
Oh, no, you can never have enough of that. And listen, I got to tell you before we even get going here that I've seen some of your pictures and your video. I'm a huge fan. Yes, sir.
Oh, thanks.
All right, so
I'm glad to hear that.
Let's talk about Cleats and Cleavage. Now, how did the whole idea, the whole concept come about with a beautiful woman talking sports and every once in a while giving the guys an eyeful?
Well, originally, I've always played sports my entire life. I'm a tomboy. I have all older brothers, and I've just had a passion for sports. And I never noticed as I was growing up that it was different for, because just I've always been around my brothers. So I used to pick football games all the time. And that's originally how it started. And I would help my friends pick games. And then one of my friends said, you know what, you should go and start letting people know what you think of your opinion about certain sports and this and that. And I was like, yeah, that would be fun. And then I just thought about it and I was like, you know what could I do to keep guys entertained? Because obviously my demographic is mostly male.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, let me just make it interesting. And originally it started with just kind of comical stuff where I would use whipped cream or salami and just random food items.
Right.
And then it became kind of a joke a little bit. And I would just talk sports. And it just grew from there. And I have a huge passion for sports, of course. And for people that don't know, I started off boxing originally, and that's kind of where I got into really talking about sports a lot. But I just decided, why not? Let's throw some food items on the tatas and let's make it interesting. And because I had to come up with creative ideas on how to cover it, just because obviously it's social media and you can't cross certain lines and everything. And I just kind of wanted to make it fun and humorous. And that's how it came about.
Talking to Ava Fiore right now on the Doug Stewart Show on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Make sure you follow us on the Doug Stewart Show on Spreaker.com. Now, you kind of mentioned something just now that I noticed. Now, I watched a lot of your videos yesterday. I mean, a ton of them. I watched a lot of them, and I kind of noticed your earlier videos are a little bit less risque, or were a little bit less risque than some of the later ones. It seems like you evolved from, just having a good time and wearing something sexy too.
No, actually, I've had the page for several years. And what happened was a few years ago, it actually got shut down about a year ago. Mm-hmm. And all my videos were taken off of it. So I've actually, in the beginning, though, I was a little more tame. And then I kind of tested the waters. And then when I got the page back, I kind of had to really, really watch my step and not do anything. Because they have such random rules on social media. Some things are allowed, some things are not. And it's all speculative, so whoever checks the page, if they decide it's been reported too much and they don't like it, they'll just remove your post.
Right.
And so I would spend all this time making posts about certain games and all this stuff and giving my opinion, and then it would just get taken down. So I kind of treaded lightly there for a while, and then after a while, I just got comfortable again.
Wow.
But I did notice my last Salami Sunday got taken down, so apparently they just are not fans of salami over there at Instagram.
Talking to Ava Fiore right now on the Doug Stewart Show on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Are your parents still living? What do your parents say about your videos?
Yes. So it's an interesting thing because I get asked that a lot. So my father was actually a pastor for a long time.
Wow.
Which is really crazy. So I grew up in a very, very conservative household, as you can imagine. So I'm sure everybody in the congregation had something to say to my father when I started doing this. But I was scared to tell my parents. There's just no way to really bring it up. How do you even say it? So word got around first to my parents, and I think they didn't even know how to bring it up to me, that they had found out about this. And they were just acting really weird. And we were sitting at dinner, and I said, I know what it is that you guys have to talk to me about, so let's just get it out in the open. And I told them, I said, listen, I'm not hurting anybody. It's kind of funny. This is what I'm doing. I'd rather you guys just know this is what it's about. And my dad at first it was tough. It was definitely tough for him. But now my parents are like huge fans. They think it's hysterical. My mom follows me. My dad doesn't follow me, obviously.
Right.
But my mom, he just says, I'll support you from afar. I don't want to know anything, whatever. But my mom, she's a huge fan, so she gives me some ideas too.
Wow. Talking to Ava
my brothers
Fiore.
are a little, not so much. My older brothers.
Yeah, because you got to go and explain that to your boys and whatnot, that his sister.
I know. It's really hard for them. When their friends follow me or they comment and they find out about it, they get really upset. So that's a little different.
Wow. Okay,
but brothers will always be brothers.
Talk about your relationship with Fox Sports.
Okay, so basically how that started out is I just started doing my whole Instagram thing, and I just here and there fill in for Fox Sports, and I was doing this Fox Sports radio show actually for a while. Unfortunately, my schedule just got so insanely busy. It grew. Cleats and Cleavage grew so much that I was just kind of traveling all over, which is what I'm doing now. And I am working. And
so let me stop you right there. So I guess you probably get a lot of appearances, and you host a lot of different events, that type of thing, huh?
Yes, but just tons of the sporting events and everything. And it just got to be so much that I just didn't have any time for myself. I mean, I was literally in a plane like every other day, and I was exhausted. I actually tried to take a break for like 2 weeks just to take some time off. And then from there, now I'm actually kind of transitioning into the TV thing, and I'm working on my own pilot, which I'm really, really excited about. So I think it's basically what I do on Instagram, but just made for TV. So I'm really, really amped about that.
You actually, you're from Spain, but we talked earlier and you said that you were in New York and you basically hail from New York City. You're in Queens, New York. You're a sports fan. You're a big Giants fan. Talk about your sports teams in the three major sports. Who do you follow and who's your guys?
Well, I obviously I'm a New Yorker. So of course I follow all New York sports teams. I am a Yankees fan. I'm a Giants fan. And unfortunately I'm a Knicks fan.
Right.
But you know what it is? It's like everybody that's from Queens, they kind of expect you to be a Mets fan too. So it's, you know, when I say I'm from Queens, they're like, oh, you're not a Mets fan? I was like, no, I'm a Yankees fan. But I am a diehard fan, and I'm also a Rangers fan and New York Rangers fan. But the thing about it is, you know, if you're a real New Yorker and you stick with it, you stick with your team, good, bad, or indifferent. And a lot of our teams suck really bad.
Right.
So
They do.
Just kind of have to just deal with it, you know. But I get so much crap when I travel to other cities and stuff where their teams are, you know, doing well or playing in the playoffs and whatever. And it's just like, I just kind of, especially during football season with the Giants, because I am such a huge Giants fan that when I get on there and I always do all these ridiculous videos, you know, trying to promote and really believing that this year we're going to do better. And it just doesn't seem to pan out for us. Same thing with the Knicks.
Right.
So that's pretty much how I have to deal with it. But it's okay. I'm a diehard fan, and I'll still support them, good, bad, or indifferent. But I'm hoping here for a change.
Finishing up with Ava Fiore right now on the Doug Stewart Show on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Go to StewartMediaandEntertainment.com and follow the Doug Stewart Show and Stewart Media. Before we let you go, talk about this boxing thing. You're actually an established boxer. How did that happen? You talked about it a little bit earlier, but talk about it a little bit more. And also, you're a pilot.
Yes, I am. Actually, the two go hand in hand, if you can believe it. I was in Florida at the time attending flight school, and I did not have the money to pay for my flight school. And most people would have resorted to some other job, but of course I thought I had grown up like fighting all the time on the streets. I had older brothers, you know. So I got this crazy idea to do, and I started underground fighting in Miami. They used to have these obviously not sanctioned fights, and you could just win money. And that's originally how I started doing it. And somebody saw me fighting, and they said, why don't you really consider like boxing? But at the time, you know, there wasn't the whole UFC MMA thing, which is more lucrative for females at the time. And so I just kind of went with it. And then I ended up fighting in the Golden Gloves. I fought under Al Gavin, who was a legendary cut man. And I was the first female he trained, and he was just amazing. And then I won the Golden Gloves in New York. And then basically I just started doing like little endorsement deals and stuff. And that's how it helped pay for my flight school. And I graduated flying. And then you would have thought I would have stayed and became a pilot. I'd still keep my license current, but I ended up obviously going a different route and doing Cleats and Cleavage.
Right.
Which is kind of crazy when people are like, why don't you fly? And I was like, I don't know. I'd rather just throw whipped cream on the tits and talk sports.
Yeah, exactly. Finishing up with Ava Fiore right now, the Doug Stewart Show on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Go to StewartMediaandEntertainment.com and follow the show and check out the Doug Stewart Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Before we let you go, you talked about your social media. It's massive. How many followers do you have on Instagram and Twitter? And also let my listeners know where they can check you out at.
Well, I'm on Instagram at Cleats and Cleavage, and I have about 1 million followers on there. I have a Snapchat, which is at Ava Fiore, and I have a Twitter, which is at Cleats Cleavage. And you can also find me at avafiore.com. And I'll list all my appearances and upcoming events on there as well.
Wow, great stuff. Ava, I wish we could talk to you more. We appreciate you calling us. Thank you, and good luck to you.
Thank you so much for having me on. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.
There she is. Ava Fiore. Just go and search Ava Fiore. I mean, it's not hard. Just put in Ava Fiore. It's not hard. You'll find pictures and videos and pictures and videos. And she gives some quick commentary on sports, and then she takes her shirt off. Yes, sir. Only in America, Jack. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. All right. When we get back from the break, we'll do some entertainment news, some entertainment talk. We got to talk about Mayweather McGregor. That conversation still continues. We can have some conversation about the interview with Ava Fiore as well. And a little bit later, we got to talk about a guy doing some good things in sports, man, that not a lot of other people and shows are talking about. This is Sports Talk with Hot Sauce. This is the Doug Stewart Show. Don't go away. Back in 3 minutes. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BV Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bvmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bvmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. Doug Stewart here to tell you about my man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. Smooth's got the tickets for everything that you need in the world of sports, concerts, or theater. I don't care what it is. I don't care where it's at in this great land of ours. My man Smooth at smoothtickets.com, he got them tickets. I'm telling you, boxing, baseball, NBA, NFL, country music concerts, hard rock, hip-hop, theater, Broadway, he's got them all. And if he don't have them, there ain't none. I'm telling you, smoothtickets.com. Once again, that's smoothtickets.com, or give him a call at 404-374-1150. Once again, that's 404-374-1150. You gotta tell him, though, that I sent you. You gotta tell him that Doug Stewart sent you. Once again, smoothtickets.com. That's smoothtickets.com. Yeah! Protect yourself at all times. The referee issues that reminder because it's important to a fighter's safety and success. Doug Stewart here to tell you about the team at Strickland Security and remind you that living in the metro Atlanta area is sometimes like boxing. You've got to protect yourself at all times. There's nothing more important than ensuring the safety of your family and your home. And for business owners, protecting your business is critical because it's your livelihood. Strickland Security can satisfy all of your security needs. The staff at Strickland Security has a combined 55 years of experience protecting people and property, from alarm systems to uniformed security guards and everything in between. Strickland Security has an affordable solution for you. To see a list of all the security services they offer, visit their website at stricklandsecurity.com or give them a call at 800-422-9075. Again, that's stricklandsecurity.com or give them a call at 800-422-9075. Yes, sir. Thank you to Ava Fiore. Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Man Talk Monday, May 16, 2016. You gotta love that. All right, so Ava Fiore, a little bit later tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. We've got the Lonely Hearts Cafe. Okay. They're going to be talking about, as a man, would you allow another man to watch you have sex with a woman? That's on Stewart Media and Entertainment After Dark right here tonight, 8 p.m. And then following those guys, yes, sir. Oh, we cooking with Crisco now, baby. Following those guys, Spicy Conversations at 10 p.m. Eastern Time right here on SME. Spicy's topic today, does size really matter? That's the best way, the cleanest way I can put it. Oh, my God. Yes, sir. So make sure you stay tuned and tune in tonight to the Lonely Hearts Cafe at 8 p.m. and at 10 p.m. Spicy Conversations right here on SME once again, man, for SME After Dark. Adult conversation, man. Very interesting, very fun. So make sure you stay tuned in. We really cooking today, man. Let's talk some entertainment and birthdays here on the Doug Stewart Show. Hey, make sure you follow the Doug Stewart Show and Stewart Media and Entertainment on Spreaker.com. All right, it's very easy. All you got to do is just search and find StewartMediaAndEntertainment.com. That's StewartMediaAndEntertainment.com. All right, so birthdays today. May 16th, 2016. The great Janet Jackson turns 50 years old today. Happy birthday to Janet Jackson, pop singer who gained attention with her debut album, Janet, and who became one of the most successful pop artists in history, selling over 150 million records. She always gonna be Michael and them little sister to me, though. She always gonna be that. Yes, sir. She was raised as a Jehovah's Witness along with her 9 siblings. 9? Wait a minute, we just talked about this a while back. There's 10 Jackson kids? Okay, so wait a minute. You had the Jackson 5. Then you had Janet. Then you had Rebe. That's 7. No, 5, 6, 7. There's 3 more Jackson kids that I don't even know about? What the hell? I saw a video, and it's funny. I saw a video a couple of weeks ago. It was the Jackson 5 performing on the Sonny Bono and Cher TV show, which is very old, 40 years ago probably. And Cher, and you can probably find this on YouTube, Cher actually, performed with the Jackson 5. And she absolutely killed it. Very, very talented, obviously. But I thought for a minute that it was like Rebe or somebody like that. They got 10 kids? I got to look up the other kids, the lost kids of Katherine Jackson. Also celebrating a birthday today, he turns 63 years old, is Pierce Brosnan. One of the guys that played James Bond more recently. He had a TV show back in the day, too. I can't remember. Kind of like one of those cop shows or whatever. But Pierce Brosnan turns 63 years old today. Happy birthday to him. Danny Trejo. I think you pronounce it Trevejo. Danny Trevejo turned 72 years old today. Mexican-American film and voice actor who became known for his roles in the 2007 action film Grindhouse and the 1996 tale film From Dusk Till Dawn, all Quentin Tarantino stuff, and the 2010 slasher film Machete. He had guest roles in Breaking Bad in 2009 and 2010. I don't remember from Breaking Bad. What did he do in Breaking Bad? Ninja. My man Ninja's watching Breaking Bad right now. What did Danny Trevejo do in Breaking Bad? I don't remember him, which is crazy because that's one of my top 2 TV series of all times. And you're listening to The Doug Stewart Show. He became a lightweight prison boxing champion while serving an 11-year sentence for robbery. Damn, I didn't know he did time like that. All right, well, anyway, in any regard, happy birthday to Danny Trevejo. Happy birthday to him. You talk about going from ashy to classy. And also today is National Sea Monkey Day. Y'all remember them damn bootleg-ass, silly sea monkeys from back in the day? Do they still sell those? Do they still pimp those out? The sea monkey little thingies? They don't look nothing like no damn sea monkeys. They look like little plankton or something like that, man. That's all they are, is plankton. I remember I ordered that. They used to sell, for the younger generation, you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, they used to sell these, they call them sea monkeys to kids, and they like put the ads in, comic books, and they put, did they have commercials like on Saturday morning? Maybe not. Maybe they exclusively marketed these bootleg-ass, fake-ass sea monkeys. Maybe they just marketed it in the comic books. But anyway, they had a picture of these little human-like little creatures that swam under water, and they could live, and they'd be like your pet, kind of like fish. That was the whole idea. It was a damn farce. It was a scam. Damn sea monkeys. That and a pet rock. Scams. I had a pet rock. I had sea monkeys. What else did I have? Chia pets. All of that crap that they advertise, on TV, enticing kids to part with their little allowance, man. I saved up my little nickels and dimes or whatever and got these damn sea monkeys excited as hell. And ain't nothing but damn plankton. Hey, thank y'all for joining me on the Doug Stewart Show today. Punk-ass sea monkeys. Today is National Sea Monkey Day, and I keep saying this. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I keep saying this. If the sea monkeys can have their own day, if Spiral Ham can have their own day, why the hell can't the Doug Stewart Show and Stewart Media and Entertainment have its own day? Y'all need to work on that. Gee, man. To Miss Mocha Bella, Ava Fiore wants you to see her sea monkeys. I'm sure she does. You don't have no problem showing America her sea monkeys. Shouts out to the great Ava Fiore. From Clay, Florida Ortiz Davis in the chat room on Spreaker.com. Jump into the chat room on Spreaker.com. That's speaker with an R. Spreaker.com. Find the Doug Stewart Show and jump into our chat room. We have the best chat room in the world. We do. From Clay, Florida, Ortiz Davis. Doug, when you having your Juneteenth party next month? Optimal time would be the 19th. I talked about it. If you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, I talked about how ninjas all over Atlanta celebrate Cinco de Mayo like we just got freed. So I'm going to have me a Juneteenth party, which is kind of like the ceremonial time when all the slaves were freed in America, back in like the 1860s, I believe. It's a long story. But anyway, the slave owners in Texas hornswoggled their slaves to work for a couple more years for free. And so when they finally got word, there was this big celebration, and they call it Juneteenth. So I says, damn it, we can party for Cinco de Mayo. We damn sure better party for Juneteenth. I'm going to have a Juneteenth party, and I expect to see all y'all asses there. All of y'all black asses. We definitely going to do that. I'm serious as a heart attack. I'm going to make some calls on that. I'm glad you reminded me. I haven't even gotten on that yet. We are in May. You're right. I need to get on that. I tell you what, when we get back from the break, I'm going to quickly mention this McGregor Mayweather story. It's not really a story yet, but they're still talking about it, which is crazy to me. I didn't think there was a chance in hell for this thing to happen, but we'll talk about that. And also some good stuff in sports, man, by an athlete. You're not going to hear the Puppet Factory or any of these major networks really give this any shine, but we will on the Doug Stewart Show. They always talk about the negative, and got some positive stuff to talk to you about, man, before we get out of here. Don't forget at 12 noon today, the number one Chief Rocker Vern from Jersey Show coming up right here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. And then following Vern at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, the Poe Politicking Show. And at 8 p.m., the Lonely Hearts Cafe, all of this Eastern Time. And at 10 p.m., Spicy Conversations. Does size really matter? Yes, sir. They tell me it does. Don't go away. The Doug Stewart Show. We'll wrap up in 3 minutes.
Hey, what's happening, Stu Nation? This is Vince Wright, the sports governor from Minnesota, and I'm very happy to announce that Sports Done Right, my show, will be making its debut next week on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Make sure you check out not only Sports Done Right, but the rest of my posse, the X Squad affiliates, as we debut on the SME platform next week. I can't wait to talk to you. We talk all things sports, lifestyle issues, man. We got it all covered here on Sports Done Right. I'm the sports governor. Can't wait to talk to you.
Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. Doug Stewart here to tell you about my man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. Smooth's got the tickets for everything that you need in the world of sports, concerts, or theater. I don't care what it is. I don't care where it's at in this great land of ours. My man Smooth at smoothtickets.com, he got them tickets. I'm telling you, boxing, baseball, NBA, NFL, country music concerts, hard rock, hip-hop, theater, Broadway, he's got them all. And if he don't have them, there ain't none. I'm telling you, smoothtickets.com. Once again, that's smoothtickets.com, or give him a call at 404-374-1150. Once again, that's 404-374-1150. You got to tell him, though, that I sent you. You got to tell him that Doug Stewart sent you. Once again, smoothtickets.com. That's smoothtickets.com. Yeah!
National Debt Relief is one of the country's largest and most reputable debt settlement companies, made up of energetic individuals who are passionate about helping thousands of Americans with debt relief. Most importantly, we're all about helping our customers through a tough financial time in their lives with education and individual customer service. We're dedicated to helping individuals and families rid their lives of burdensome debt. Specializing in debt settlement, and they've also negotiated settlements for thousands of creditor and collection accounts. Providing clients with both expertise and proven results, this means helping customers in time of hardship to get out of debt with the least possible cost. It can also mean conducting financial consultations, educating the customer, and recommending the appropriate solution. Core Services offer debt settlement as an alternative. I repeat, alternative to bankruptcy, credit counseling, and debt consolidation. National Debt Relief is your #1 advocate group to help you reestablish financial stability as quickly as possible. So give us a call at 844-828-4975. Again, that's 844-828-4975, and work it out.
Yes, sir. This is what we do around here Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's go. Let's go. You are listening to the Doug Stewart Show on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. All right, so you still got some time to get into the show. The number is 404-382-0338. Hey, listen, if you live in Metro ATL and you like comedy, oh, yeah, I went and saw a comedy show this weekend as well. Friday night, shouts out to my man Lav Love and Big Sean. They performed live at Uptown Comedy this weekend. Man, they killed it. They absolutely killed it. Friday night, me and the lady went out to Uptown. Hadn't been there in a while. Got the VIP treatment. Shouts out to Lav Love. I appreciate that very much. And so they turned it out. But listen, if you're a comedy fan, I want you to check out the greeksofcomedy.eventbrite.com. We'll be giving you more information about it in the next couple of weeks. It's going down in June of next month. Big comedy show here in ATL. And all the headliners, all the comedians are actually Greeks. That's right. So you got Sigmas, Kappas, Alphas. I don't think there's an Alpha. I don't think they got that type of sense of humor to do that. So you got Sigmas, Qs, Kappas, AKAs, Deltas, Sigma Gamma Rho's, all of them. These comedians are all part of these different Greek letter organizations, and they'll be performing live in ATL next month. If you want details and you want to get your tickets in advance and get them at a good price, go to the greeksofcomedy.eventbrite.com. That's the greeksofcomedy.eventbrite.com. I will be in the house. See you there. But once again, we got more information to tell you on that coming up here very soon. All right. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. You still got a couple minutes to get in before we get out of here. We've been talking about the NBA playoffs all day long today, obviously. A little bit about the games coming up this week. You got the Western Conference playoffs finals starting tonight. Golden State Warriors taking on OKC Thunder. We got into that a little bit. The baseball fight between Odor and Bautista, which everybody's talking about in America. A couple of little news and notes before we get out of here, man. Karl Anthony Towns voted Rookie of the Year. You knew that was going to happen. And it actually hadn't come out yet, but word is kind of leaked out. He averaged 18.1 points, and I mean, who else is going to win it? Karl Anthony Towns is your Rookie of the Year. That's not even a question. He averaged 18.1 points, 10.7 rebounds, and 1.7 blocks, and helped the Timberwolves win 13 more games than they did last year. Okay, they building a bully over there, man. I talk about it all the time. Minnesota, man, they got a young, nice squad. You talk about Wiggins, who was the Rookie of the Year when he came out, which was last year, I believe. Then you got Zach LaVine, you got Ricky Rubio, Shabazz Muhammad, who has had some trials and tribulations, but it seems like he's on the right course right now. Minnesota, man, y'all doing big things there, huge things, and maybe y'all going to be in the conversation for playoffs and a championship coming up in the near future. Shouts out my man Big Vince in Minnesota. Also this weekend, man, this McGregor-Mayweather talk still continues, and you're listening to The Doug Stewart Show on StewartMediaAndEntertainment.com. Floyd Mayweather Jr. has reignited the possibility of a fantasy fight, they're calling it, with Ultimate Fighting Championship superstar Conor McGregor after claiming that the talk of the pair squaring off is not a rumor. This is what Floyd's saying. The retired boxer had initially claimed speculation that a meeting with the Irish mixed martial artist competitor was on the cards, had started the rumors by himself. Mayweather started these rumors. And so there's still a lot of conversation. Can this really happen? Dana White, head of UFC, says that he doubts it'll happen. As a matter of fact, he vehemently said that it's not going to happen. You just got too many things in play for this to happen, I believe. You know, if Floyd can find out he can make the biggest purse from this, Floyd being the consummate businessman, it'll happen. You know, but I don't think that me as a fight fan, not just a boxing fan or an MMA fan, me as a fight fan, a guy that likes to see people put hands on each other, you know, that's kind of like the animalistic side of us in this country, I believe. As a fight fan, I don't want to see Conor McGregor get his ass kicked by Floyd Mayweather Jr. Now, Floyd's not going to get in there, and the rules aren't going to be, you know, that Mayweather can take him down to the ground and wrestle him and all of that. Floyd would never agree to that. So it has to be straight boxing. And McGregor would get his ass kicked. Nobody wants to see that. So I don't think there's nothing to see here. Like, move on. There's nothing to see here type conversation, man. But we'll keep our eyes on it. If I guess MMA fans, you know, wanted to believe that McGregor had a shot to beating Floyd Mayweather Jr. and they were, you know, pretty much the same weight class and all like that, I guess if you could fool them that he had a chance, people would buy it. But you can't know anything about boxing or MMA and understand how styles make fights. You can't believe for 1 second that McGregor would have even a little bit of a chance. Like, there's not even a chance that he could land a lucky punch and beat Floyd Mayweather Jr. It's just not possible. So we'll keep our eyes on that, man. Also, shouts out to Larry Fitzgerald. We always talk about guys doing good things in sports, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Shouts out to Larry Fitzgerald, man. He got his college degree, man, 12 years later after promising his mother that he would. He graduated from the University of Phoenix with a major in communications and minor in marketing. His mother died in 2002 after battling breast cancer, according to the Arizona Republic. In the 2004 number 3 overall draft pick left Pitt after racking up a great 1,672 yards receiving and 22 touchdowns that last year in his 2003 sophomore season. And so he had promised his mother, man, that he was going to get his degree. And this is a phenomenal thing. We always talk about the student athlete, and he made right on that. And it kind of talks about, you know, kind of on a side note, on a personal note, one thing that I always talk about, man, is, you know, this whole fallacy and this whole thought process of you having to stay in school and get your degree and give up millions and millions of dollars by putting your name in the hat for whatever pro draft that you're entering into. That's ridiculous. You don't lose your credit hours, man. You don't lose what you've gained and what you've done in college. So it was an easy decision. I'm glad for Larry Fitzgerald that he came back and got his degree and honored his mother's wishes. But the whole talk about staying in school and making these kids, play 2 years in college before they can come to the NBA, it's just a bunch of malarkey. It's some NCAA bootleg, get free labor type crap. I mean, it is. It's so silly, man. And so this is a great example of a guy that did exactly that. He had to go get that money. He wasn't going to sit around there and finish his degree and miss out on millions of dollars in providing for him and his family for the rest of the time. He went and got that money, and then he did what he set out to do and came back and got his degree, man. Baller Award on a Monday to Larry Fitzgerald. I ain't heard nobody else talk about this. Nobody. I haven't heard anybody else talk about this today on the Doug Stewart Show. Or in America, period. Sports, Puppet Factory, Fox. I haven't heard anybody talk about it. So shouts out to Larry Fitzgerald. All right, man. Another great day on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network, home of the Doug Stewart Show. Coming up next, the number one chief rocker Vern from Jersey, 12 p.m. Eastern Time and 1 p.m. Eastern Time, the Poe Politicking Show. And later on tonight, make sure you eat dinner, give the kids a bath, all of that stuff, man. And tune in to the Lonely Hearts Cafe at 8 p.m. and then at 10 p.m., Spicy Conversations, Stewart Media After Dark. You don't want to miss it. Damn, Spicy. Wow. Hey, any show that goes live on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network, you can go back and listen to it. There's a podcast for each and every episode that airs on the network. So if you aren't able to listen tonight to Spicy Conversations or the Vern from Jersey show coming up here next, you can always go back and listen to any episode that you've missed from the beginning of Stewart Media and Entertainment over a year and a half ago. Yes, sir. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in today. Shouts out to my man, new executive producer to the Doug Stewart Show, my man Poe. That's right. You might have heard over the last couple of weeks, we've had a lot of, interesting guests on, man. My man Poe Politicking, man. His Rolodex is just fat. He know people from all over the world, so he's helping us out, man, getting us guests, acting as, once again, as an executive producer type, man. Shouts out to my man Poe for getting us today, Ava Fiore. Shouts out to Waterhead Walter, assistant producer to the Doug Stewart Show. Dwayne Vasson, Gerald Oliveri, the engineers to the show, thank you very much. And a big special thank you, man, to all of the Stewies. Without you, there would be no me. Shouts out to the new Stewies as well. All right, we'll do this again tomorrow. Same Doug Stewart time, same Doug Stewart channel. Peace.